Vishnu's role in the Hindu cosmos is one of preservation. He is the anchor for peace and the divine restorer of moral order. His sixth appearance takes the form of Parashurama, an ascetic carrying a battle axe who initiates a global, systemic slaughter. Ancient texts record that he filled 5 entire pools with the blood of corrupt kings, effectively erasing whole lineages of power to reset the world's hierarchy. His story suggests that true preservation sometimes demands the violent, systemic dismantling of institutions that have grown too corrupt to be saved through peaceful means. In the era before Parashurama's rise, the ruling warrior class had abandoned their duty to protect. They chose instead to hoard wealth and tyrannize the citizens they were meant to serve. The tension breaks when King Sahasrabahu abuses his absolute power to steal a divine, wish-granting cow from Parashurama's peaceful family. When Parashurama's father, the sage Jamadagni, asks for the cow's return, the king escalates his theft into murder, striking the sage dead in his own home. This murder collapses the boundary between a son's raw, personal grief and a divine avatar's mandate to purge a broken world. Parashurama's unique dual lineage provides the foundation for his wrath. He was born to a scholarly Brahmin father, but inherited a fierce, martial Kshatriya energy. He embodies a rare hybrid of capabilities, possessing the unshakable meditative discipline of a scholar alongside the lethal combat prowess of a soldier. After taking up his iconic battle axe to kill the king who murdered his father, Parashurama refuses to stop at a single act of vengeance. He systematically dismantles the entire ruling class, wiping out corrupt lineages 21 times to ensure the old hierarchy is entirely erased. By repeating this purge across generations, his campaign shifts from simple retribution into a calculated, systemic reset of a society that had lost its moral compass. The immense weight of this violence is memorialized in the Samantha Panchaka, 5 pools said to have been filled with the blood of the fallen. Standing before these pools, Parashurama experiences a profound shift, recognizing that the era of Krodha, or overwhelming anger, must finally give way to something else. He begins a massive act of atonement, giving away all conquered lands to the sages and obsessively seeking out holy rivers to cleanse the blood from his axe. To create a land untainted by his past wars, he stands at the ocean's edge and throws his axe into the horizon, commanding the waters to recede. This act of power resulted in the emergence of Parashuramic Kshatriya, the lush, fertile western coast of India that rose from the sea where it landed. Parashurama demonstrates that a preserver's ultimate strength is found in the humility to repent for destruction and the power to cultivate new life from the aftermath. Eras later, in the Ramayana, an older Parashurama emerges from his retirement to intercept the young Prince Rama and test his worthiness. When Rama effortlessly strings the divine bow of Vishnu, the act immediately strips Parashurama of his divine authority. Recognizing that his own mission is complete, Parashurama is humbled, acknowledging Rama as the new avatar and surrendering the era to him. He moves into the role of a mentor in the Mahabharata, passing on his peerless knowledge of weapon arts to legendary figures like Bhishma, Drona, and Karna. His evolution from a lone warrior to a silent teacher shows a mastery over his own power, as he identifies exactly when his specific form of violence is no longer required. When the Kurukshetra war threatens to end the world, Parashurama refuses to participate, strictly adhering to a vow of neutrality and renunciation. He remains a Chiranjeevi, one of the few immortals who never dies and never fully dissolves back into the abstract form of Vishnu. Ancient tradition places him in the Mahendra Mountains, where he meditates in isolation, while watching the endless cycles of human history. He remains on Earth as a quiet reminder that while some power might be dismantled, the final act of a protector is knowing when to put the axe down forever.